actually made an attempt to make some new hairstyle. Like, who am I? Like, I never do that. Hello everyone, this is Cal, your pal, and today I'm going to talk about compassion and are people being less compassionate in today's world. Compassion means being sympathetic towards others and also to yourself. Being compassionate is a very natural thing for us. Yet we want to act all tough, as we grow up. Or we are actually suspicious of people who are kind to us, who show compassion. We like to think, oh, maybe there is some hidden agenda. That's why he's being nice to me. How does one develop compassion, or how does one become compassionate? Let's just start with childhood. A child has a loving mother, or he has grown up in an environment where he sees his mother, his father being compassionate, not just towards the child, but through their actions towards others, whether it's even towards animals or other kids or other human beings. They see these actions, and also the fact that the child is grown up in a very nice loving environment where there's no violence, where there is no negative talks, where the parents don't tell the child wipe your tears or act tough, this is life. Since childhood only, they don't start saying such stuff to the child, or where the child cannot express his emotions, where you're not supposed to show affection also, where a parent doesn't even hug his own child. That kind of environment affects the child a lot. So what will the child do? He'll cry. He doesn't like it. But slowly as he grows up, he accepts the fact that this is how it's going to be. He might even grow up to be like his parent. He might grow up to act tough and be less compassionate towards himself also. That's what I'm saying. You have to be compassionate towards yourself too. I'll explain that more later. So as he grows up, through experiences and through understanding his inner true self, so he can choose two things. He can either act like his parent, or he can choose to be compassionate and empathize with others' feelings. In fact, be compassionate towards himself too. So you have the choice. Now, when I say that, I feel that there are a lot of people who are losing a sense of compassion towards other fellow human beings. We are becoming kind of intolerant. We always talk about violence. Why is it like that? Is it because of whatever is happening around the world? We have seen so much of violence. We are seeing terrorism at such a great level, and we are like, just kill them. Or even when we see a terrorist attack happening to probably a neighboring country, and where a school is attacked and so many innocent children are killed, people are not empathizing with them. They are talking, some of them, I'm not saying everyone, they are like, this country deserves that. They had it coming. When I see something like that, I'm like, how can someone say something like that or write something like that on social media? And because at such a moment, you're like sympathizing with those kids and their parents and what they must be going through. A compassionate person will feel what the parent or what that person must be going through during such a situation. They will not talk about kill them or war or like these people deserve it. No. And even then, I'm like, this person who thinks like that has limited, I don't know what to say, self-awareness, or this is what they have probably learned, this is what they feel is right way, just as probably the people who killed those kids, according to them this is the right way. No religion, I don't think so, teaches to kill someone. you know People will like manipulate and try to say things, or try to interpret things, or try to have their own interpretations and their own way of understanding a religion, and say that this is what my religion teaches, this is how you're supposed to kill people. Sadly, that is their limited way of thinking. Sadly, the person who actually listens to this, whoever, terrorist commander, or does whatever they do for, whether it's money or they believe in that they are going to probably get heaven. I wish that person had someone who told him that this is wrong, what you're thinking is wrong. Had that person been stopped in some way by another compassionate person, he wouldn't have killed those people. That is like my way of understanding. I know that there must be a lot of people who will be like, what bullshit she's talking. You wouldn't say like that probably if someone had killed your family member. The truth is that I would still say the same thing. Like, if you remember when the 26/11 terrorist attack happened, yes, my sister, my brother-in-law, her family, everyone was at the CST, and of course we were praying nothing happens to them. They reach wherever they have to safely, or at least they are in a safe place. That's what we were praying. We were calling the phone. The cell phones were jammed. I think the landline was also jammed and stuff. So the people who experienced it, they were angry. They were like, there was security lapse. They blamed the government. Some said that, the terrorists have to be brought at trial. When this guy, this 20-something-year-old guy, Kasab, was hanged, people were celebrating. And I, in spite of someone from my family going through all that, and they probably saw, this guy with machine gun and everything, I still did not feel like celebrating someone's death, no matter the fact that he's a terrorist. I cannot celebrate someone's death. Because I was like, this guy was so young. He was brainwashed. He was probably poor. I don't know. He probably did it for money. I wish there was someone who actually was able to show him the right way. Wish it was his parents or whoever tried to show him the right way. So compassion is also being compassionate towards someone who was like that, who was probably destructive in nature, and you wish that this person changes. You kind of talk to him, or you kind of say something, or try to change the perspective of this person. Next, which I have to talk about is self-compassion. Now, when I say that you have to be compassionate towards yourself, what I mean is, things happen in our life, situations where we get angry. Someone does something which hurts us, and whether it's our partner, whether it's our parents, or your work colleague, or your business partner, you feel angry, you feel sad. At that moment, if you're being angry continuously, you're like resenting, you're like, why did this person do this, or you're probably thinking something bad, you're actually being harmful to yourself too, because that anger is making you feel so much of enragement, like you're feeling so enraged because of that, and that is not going to help you probably sleep. That's not going to give you a mental peace of mind, So you are being harmful to your own self when you're angry. You can talk to this person, try to tell them your perspective, try to explain if you feel you're right. But if this person doesn't want to understand, then just let it go, because this person has that limited belief, that limited understanding of situation, understanding of life, maybe understanding of love. And let this person find his own way to grow, to find that enlightenment, to find that whatever you have probably learned long back, and just let go. Let go of that anger, let go of that sadness and resentment, and just calm down. Now, if you feel that you are a really compassionate person, you know, um, what you can do is you can try to make this world a better place. And now is the right time, because we are experiencing so much of negativity everywhere. So the people who are compassionate, who empathize more with others, they are suffering, we can try to be compassionate, helpful, try to teach probably your wise words, your wisdom to others who are probably very limited in their way of thinking. Mothers, parents everywhere, try to inculcate those kind of values, where your child will be very compassionate towards others, whether it's towards your pets or towards other human being, and he grows up to be a compassionate person who tries to understand that this person might have limitations. That is why he has not learned what is right, or due to whatever path he has chosen, he has that limited beliefs. So teach your child to be that way, to not act tough. As we grow up, there are a lot of people, whether it's not just our parents, but normally also we keep hearing this thing, toughen up and be less sensitive, stop being a pussy, stop being this crybaby. I feel that there should be more people who should actually be sensitive, to understand what others go through, to understand the suffering of others. That is, I feel, the need of the hour. So this topic was really tough for me, honestly. I was thinking about it since last week, probably around weekend, and it took me a couple of days to actually finish writing it. I'm still not sure whether it has come out really well. I mean, I feel that I've tried to say things, whatever I felt. It might be like a hodgepodge of things. I hope so. I don't know. I feel this is my way of understanding compassion, and why is it so difficult for people to be more compassionate towards others these days. People are just being so violent prone and talking about kill them, or these people deserve it. It just boils my blood, honestly. But well, I should just stay calm and try to maybe teach them a thing or two. If they can understand, it's okay. You also should do like that. Try to make these people understand. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know what is your view of compassion. Please tell me your comments about the video, and please share this video with your friends, especially those friends who talk about wars, who talk about violence, and who say that those people deserve it, who are always, I don't know, judging people due to religion or due to ethnicity or whatever. Um, and please subscribe, guys. I need a lot of subscribers. So if you're liking my videos, if you can relate to it, please go ahead and press the subscribe button. Until next time, it's bye bye from me. Take care.